Hey there, thanks for tuning in to another episode of The Spiritual Scientist. I'm Victor Hamza. Thanks for checking me out. I make a lot of videos and I get to work or I get to where I'm going and I delete them a lot just because I think they're too weird. Maybe this one I'll let pass. So if you're watching this, I guess it passed muster and I thought about it and just said, okay, I'll publish it. Uh, I was last week. I was, with my new puppy. I got a new puppy, and went in my backyard, and the sun was going down. So it was pretty still, high up in the sky. So I mean, it's going down. I would say it's about 80 degrees, so we had still about 10 degrees left before the sun set. And I was, looking at the sun. Maybe it was a little too high, but there's a certain point when it goes beyond the trees where I am, then I can't see it anymore. So I used to practice sun gazing when I was younger, and used to go on a website that the guy had called Sun Gazing. I think it may be still out there or some kind of version of it, where he talked about gazing at the sun. Now, he was saying, in disclaimer, don't look at the sun. Okay? So, and I really mean that. Don't look at the sun. So he was saying at sunrise within a few minutes or sunset within a few minutes, you could look at the sun safely because it's kind of like changing color. So if you look at the sun, it seems to change color. Now, I know there's been a lot of quote unquote changes, and this sun isn't like the sun it used to be anymore. So this is a different color and this is brighter. If you don't know what I'm talking about, that's fine. So this is whiter. It used to be more yellow. But I used to do sun gazing every evening at a certain time. I got home at work on a certain time, maybe 3-4 days a week, and it was just fun. It was kind of neat. So, and it would be yellow as it set. This time, I tried it, and it was still pretty white. It wasn't yellow, so my bad. But when my, eyes made contact with the sun the other day, this time, and I told you guys about how, back in 2011, the vibration of the universe, I joined with it, and now I always hear the, Om of the universe, which a lot of you guys hear as a ringing as well. And there's a whole other show about that. But anyway, so when my eyes met the sun and it finally, while I was doing that, I heard the tone. It wasn't like, it was the tone that I always hear, but bong, so I just thought that was pretty neat and interesting that I looked at the sun and then the whole universe rang out for me. And it's that tone I always hear, but it was like kind of invisible at that point, that tone. But when I heard it, it kind of woke me up, and it was bong. And then I have to say, I kept looking at the sun till it sunset, and for, I don't know, 10 seconds, 15 seconds. And then I have to say that I had a black spot in my eye, which I was really freaking out about. And then I waited for it, and it finally filled in. So don't stare at the sun. Don't look at the sun. And I might delete this because I don't want people to look at the sun. It might be safe if you wait till it's like, if you're really at like a shoreline where there's no obstructions and you're looking at the zenith or in the morning, it could maybe still be safe, because if you look at the sun real quick and it's not yellow and it's white, don't look, and again, don't look at the sun. But I did, and it turned, it was turning to color, but still I had that black spot in my eye. I could have ruined my eyes and been blind. So, don't do it. But it was a good exercise for me, and to know that, I'm part of the universe that way, and it was really different. That when I looked at the sun again, I heard that the ringing of the universe. So it just goes to show you that the ringing of the universe, it's like now we have these crystals in our ears and in our brain, in the pineal gland, microcrystals, and they were activated by the sun hitting them. So in the sun gazing, I'm tilting the camera wrong, sorry, I'm driving. So in the sun gazing, they said that the light would enter the eye and go through and basically hit your pineal gland. In the sun gazing, it said it was supposed to release, for those who are not enlightened, it would help them because it releases what they would say is, the ancient Indians would say, like almost this kind of drip that would come off your pineal gland, like soma, and that would be something that the guru could live on. So you wouldn't need to eat if you looked at the sun every morning and sunset. And he says to walk bare feet for like 20 minutes a day to ground yourself out, after that, and then you wouldn't have any diseases, and it would be very beneficial to you. So it did work in a way. And then when I gazed at the sun, I would say it went through my eyes, and it did go to my pineal gland, and it vibrated the piezoelectric, in a way, the microcrystals in my pineal gland, and then I heard it, so that's definitely happened. Just thought I'd share this video. It's very interesting. I could talk about a lot of stuff, like this kind of stuff, but it's very interesting. So this is what happens when somebody who has been, I guess, meditated and has detoxified themselves and has their pineal gland uncalcified, gazes at the sun. But as far as I know, I've never heard of anyone else having experienced this, where you gaze at the sun and then it resonates, and then I can physically hear it. And I'll see if I post this later. Anyway, hope you're having a great day. It's always interesting stuff to talk about. Have a great day. Send some money to charity somewhere, and be positive. Thanks so much for tuning in. Like, subscribe, share, as they always say. All right, bye-bye.